Want to learn English in my free English class? So this video is for you. Hello! Today I'm going to teach you guys and dear Sam how to talk like a native American speaker. So without further ado, let's go. Hey.
Hi.
What did you have for lunch?
Pizza.
It was pretty good, right?
Yes.
Yeah, right there. Pretty good. You can say the pizza was good, but to double it, I mean, you can say say this is good, this is pretty good. So when you want to say it was so good, you can say it was pretty good. So the lunch was pretty good, right?
Yes.
Right. See, like previous lessons, told you, right?
Right.
Yeah. But it was pretty good. A great tip to sound like a native speaker, using actually, okay? When you want to rephrase your sentences and when you want to, edit and change and alter your sentences, what you said, you can use actually. Actually, I don't like that. And for example, Sarah is like, yeah, she likes that, but you're like, actually, no, Sarah, I don't like that. So when you want to rephrase and when you want to actually say some things, you can use this word. Actually, you can use actually a lot because it's something you can, use it in your sentences. Like some words, it's like actually, like, literally, exactly. And these kind of words, they can be your catchphrase. You can use it. You can use them a lot. So you can use actually to emphasize some sentences. So actually, I don't like pizza. So what do you like? I like just kebab. What do you like? What's your favorite food?
Pizza.
Just pizza?
Yes.
It's not pizza, it's pizza.
Pizza.
Yeah, because a bunch of people say pizza or pizza. It's not pizza, it's
Pizza.
Yeah, pizza.
Pizza.
It's not, you don't pronounce the T like pizza, no. Pizza. It's like,
Pizza.
it's pizza,
Pizza.
not pizza. It's like, that was the tower, pizza.
Pizza. No.
No, pizza.
Pizza.
Yeah, better. And what about hamburger?
No, I don't like.
You don't like burger?
No.
No, I'm a burger fan. Yeah. I'm a foodie. I like everything, literally. But, I'm foodie and moody and in the hoodie. I'm foodie in the hoodie in the moody. And I'm a moody foodie in the hoodie. Yeah, so right this down. I'm a moody foodie in the hoodie. So yeah, actually sometimes I like pizza, sometimes I like burger things, sometimes I like pasta, and sometimes I like Chinese food, sometimes I like Korean food, sometimes I like Thai food, sometimes I like, I just want to try everything. Every single food on the planet. So yeah, right there, I try to say like points in my sentences. Remember that I told you I want to try everything, right?
Yeah.
Like when I say it with this tone, like this. Yeah, okay. You can do that when you want to emphasize. I want to try everything. Like you're saying this with your deepest voice and your deepest desire. So yeah, I'm gonna die for that. Yeah, you can use with this voice. So I'm not crazy. I'm a teacher. Yeah, may your Lord preserve you. Yeah. So you said pizza, your favorite food.
Yes.
Don't you like Chinese food?
No.
Sushi?
No, I don't like.
You don't like sushi?
No.
Oh. If you want to talk street English, I mean slang words, you can use yo. And do your head like this. Yo.
Yo.
Not yo. Yo. It's like you're nodding. Like on nodding. Do the opposite. Yo.
Yo.
Yeah. Hey man.
Hi.
No. Are you a man? No. Say hey man.
Hey man.
Man. Like a
Man.
man. Yeah. Hey dude.
Hey dude.
Yeah, like this. Hey dude. Yo yo. Yeah. So we can use yo, dude, man, pal. No, not pal. Pal is just means friends. It means friend. Hey friend. Hey pal. But it's not like slangy-ish. But yeah,
Pal?
pal. Pal means friend. Hey pal. It's like, hey pal. Hey my friend. Yeah, if you're at the office with your friend and you're working with your friend, like friend, you can say this. Hey pal. P-A-L. Pal. Yeah, it means friend. Pal, like buddy, you can use buddy. Hey buddy, it means friend. Again, it means friend. Hey buddy, hey dude, hey my man. Yeah, you can use lots of things, but this is the big question. Do you wanna sound like a person who talks like street English, or you want to talk normal English, or you want to talk book English and formal English? So it's you that you have to, choose which English you want to talk, which English you want to speak. So if you want to talk like slang, you should talk like this, like do, like this. But if you want to talk like normal English, you can talk normal English. So it's not hard. It's like use simple things, easy expressions, and don't overdo. Because a bunch of people, they're like, hey, I'm gonna talk like a native speaker. So I'm gonna use, the words that are very hard. No, it doesn't work like that. So if you want to sound like a native, you should know how to pronounce easy and simple form of words, sentences, expressions, phrases, and everything. Okay? So you should use the simple form, and you should say it like you're the coolest guy in the world. Hey, what's up?
Hey, what's up?
You see, because when you are trying, they understand. I can talk like, hey, what's up? Maybe that's correct. That's in pronunciation, like wise, it's correct. Okay, it's not pronunciationally bad or wrong. Hey, what's up? Pronunciation great, but intonation, the feeling. It's not native, because you should loose your muscles in your face up and just talk like, hey, what's up? Hey, what's up?
Hey, what's up?
Maybe a little accent. If you're Indian, Russian, like anywhere in the world, it doesn't matter. If you have an accent and you're talking like casual, hey, what's up? It's great. It's acceptable in the community of native speakers. But if you talk like with trying, using hard words, if you're writing your IELTS task, and it's not, the real life is not IELTS exam, Your IELTS exam, your writing task, and your speaking task, you should, use a difficult form of like sentences and words and verbs and everything. But in real life, no, you should use the simple form. If you ask an American, what is the past tense of go, they don't know. I bet you 3 out of 10, they don't know. It's went, right? Go, went. The past form of go is went, okay? But they don't know. Native American speakers, 3 out of 10, no, they don't know. So just leave it. Just talk. Like talk casually. Go in front of the mirror and talk casually. Like talking with, it's like there is no pressure here. If you felt the slightest amount of pressure here, leave it. You're not in the right place. So you should leave the pressure here and talk like normal. Hello, how are you? What's your name? How old are you? Not, hello, how are you? Yes, it's hard at first, duh, but after a while, it's reachable. It's something that you can reach if you listen to me and if you listen to me. So, yeah, it's possible. Everything in this world, this vast world, is possible. Yeah. $1 million tip. When you're attaching two verbs like help plus another verb, like I need help getting there. It's not I need help getting to there. No. Should delete to when there is two verbs like help and getting. You should delete to. I need help getting to there. No. I need help getting there. Okay?
Okay.
So delete to, please. I need help getting there. Say it.
I need help getting there.
Yes, it means I want to go there and I need help. So, anyone? When you're asking for help and you want to, point, a vast majority of people, not vast majority of people, like 10 people, like 12 people. You don't want to ask each individual. You can say, hey, I want to go there, like I need help. Anyone? It means anybody can help me. So please do. So yeah, delete to. An American native speaker does not say kind of. Kinda.
Kinda.
Kinda, yeah, it's kinda late, isn't it? It's kinda, it means kind of, like kinda, remember? Wanna, like you can use oughta,
Gimme.
gimme, yeah. So again, kinda.
Kinda.
It's not red, it's not orange, it's kinda reddish, kinda, yeah. So what's your favorite color?
Pink.
Pink, great. My favorite color is, I don't have a favorite color actually. But maybe I can say the combination of black and white. These two colors, I think, it combined with all colors in the world. So the combination of black and white, I'm a fan. And red because of Liverpool, my favorite team, So I'm a red. Yeah. They call Liverpool Reds. Yeah, it's like, her slogan is like, you'll never walk alone. So I will never, ever walk alone because Liverpool fans, they'll all around the world. You'll never walk alone. So, yeah. Okay, why am I telling you this? Okay. I'm a good teacher, right?
Yes.
You agree?
Yes.
When you want to say, I agree, you can say, instead of saying I agree, you can say totally.
What?
Totally. It's totally, but you don't pronounce like totally. Totally.
Totally.
Yeah, totally, yeah. This means I totally agree, dude. Professor, not dude. Yeah, or you can just say totally. Like it's a little teenage-ish, but you can use it. It's not that teenage, like, totally. Yeah, totally, yeah. So, great. What's your favorite weather? My favorite, I like rainy days, I like
Me
sunny
too.
days. Rainy days?
Yes.
Yeah. I think rainy days, there is a magic in it. Like when you walk in the streets, it's like there's magic everywhere. Oh my God. It's raining. I mean, the smell of mud. Oh, when you smell it, you sniff it. Oh my God. I just want to die.
And I like a rainbow after raining.
Yeah, I like the rainbow after the rain. Yeah, it's so beautiful. Like 6 months ago, or I think, or 7 or 8 months ago, it was a phenomenon like called like double rainbow. Did you see it? Like it was 2 rainbows, like in the sky, like 2 rainbows, like one set of rainbows and another set of rainbows. So yeah, it was 2 rainbows. Yeah, it was good. Anyway, totally. So I say, I love rainy days. You say, totally. Totally. It means I totally agree with you. I love rainy days, Sam.
Totally.
Like this. Totally. Like this. So that was all about today. Thank you so much for watching. You're a great student. I'm proud of you. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe because I need your support. And try to, watch other videos as well because it's, come on guys, free English class. Use it. Have a great day or night.